Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. I can talk. How are you today? Don't remember doing a reading for you before, so I'd like to explain real quick how this works. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. I describe the pictures the best that I can. They never waste a message. There is always a reason for whatever they say or show. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind. You'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and go, I know what she's talking about. So this is not exact science. We communicate the best way we can. Sometimes you're going to have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. She's not going to give me all the details. The details are none of my business. She'll give me just enough that you should understand what she's referring to. So we're going to talk to Grandmother Lois. My grandmother's name was Lois. Didn't even realize that when I wrote that down. She says she is all around you. Not for like any warning or she just likes being around you. She likes your energy. She likes being in your presence. She likes puttering around in your house. You or somebody live in a house that she lived in at some point. She's really strong. I don't know if it's your house or somebody else's, but I feel like it's a house that she used to live in. She just likes being close to you. She loves you. She just likes hanging around, and she knows that you know she's there. She knows that you enjoy her company. She's just comfortable. It's not like she's trying to tell you anything in particular or warn you or, do any of those things. She just likes being in your presence. She likes to watch what you're doing. She's very curious about the things you're doing. And then she's sitting there watching you on your phone go like this. Do you type with both fingers? I can't. I can barely type with one. My fingers are too fat. She's very curious about the new electronics, some of the newer ones. She says, what do you need all that stuff for? Life is hard enough without adding all that stuff that you got to figure out. And you don't even know how to get into it sometimes because you can't remember your password. And then how do you remember how to do it? She's not being snippy about it, really. It's like, what do we need all that for? And then you got all these complications of, remembering passwords, writing them down. Or like me, remembering where I just was so I know to go back to it. And what was that site again? She says she feels like it's boggling people's minds up more than what it was. Instead of making it more simple, it's making it more stressful and harder. She says, back in my day, when I didn't have to worry about that stuff, all we had to worry about was picking the grapes at the right time. So did Grandma have grapes at her place? Or did she like to make grape jelly? Something like that she's referring to. So she says if you're stressing out over wanting to know exactly what she's trying to say. It's not the exact word she's trying to say. It's just she knows that you feel her. She knows that you know she's there, and she knows that you're comfortable with that, and she's happy being there, doing that. And she enjoys watching you play your games on your phone or tablet or whatever you use. She's talking about rice. R-I-C-E, rice. So, she's not saying why she's talking about rice. I don't know. Just ate one. Maybe you're looking at a bag of rice. Maybe you just wrote it on your grocery list. I don't know what she's trying to validate with that. It's her game. Okay. So I asked her about if you were on your path or if you should focus your mind on where it's been wandering. So she's showing me your path, and it's kind of dark. I don't want to say dark. I mean, that sounds like it's bad or ugly or not supposed to be on it, and it's not exactly that. It's just she shows this other one, the one you think that your mind keeps wandering to, and it's bright and it's light and it's got sunshine at the end of it. Normally they show me your path and it's this way and it's all the whoop-de-doo, your fuck ups around the edges. But instead she's showing this one being really bright light. So it's something you at least need to investigate. You at least need to check into. There's something in that, whether it's meeting someone, taking a class, you need to at least, she says, dip your toes in the water. There's some reason you're supposed to do this. At least try it. Even if it's part-time. There's something you're going to get out of that. It may not be the exact thing that your mind's wandering to, but it could be something around that. It could be a person, place, thing, anything. There's some reason you should at least investigate that. So think about it. You don't have to take off and go into it full force. But that's the way she's showing it. You know, at least check it out. She's singing over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. So I don't know if you guys used to sing that, or she used to sing that when you'd be coming to see her. That's a song from back in the day. I don't know how old you are, but that was back in my day. She says your hair looks very pretty. You recently changed your hair. You're getting ready to change your hair. She's trying to validate something by saying that. Oh, now she's singing a song. I'm not even, hang on, trying to catch it. Okay, she's softly singing Where Have All the Flowers Gone? It's by Peter, Paul, and Mary. I don't think she's talking about flowers. She's talking about where have all the people gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Where have all the things gone? Where have all the simple things gone? Where have all the... Just what the heck has happened? I think she's basically talking about the world. Kind of in a general way. She says, it's like, what is going on? Where has all the good stuff gone? Not just where have all the flowers gone? Where has all the good stuff gone? The simple stuff, the back to basics. There's been a whole bunch of them preaching lately, back to basics. Everybody needs to get back to basics. We're all getting too caught up, too involved. Our heads are getting full of stuff that's crap that we don't need. Because he's showing where have all the flowers gone from a long time ago when it was simple, when you could breathe, when you weren't stressed out all the time, when you didn't have all the electronics bombarding you. Oh, I've got so many in my house, it's ridiculous. Her, to her advice, her opinion is to go think back to when she was younger, that type of era. Not that you have to use a wringer washer or you have to do laundry by hand or bake bread. That's not it. It's where you didn't have all the hustle and bustle and the fuss and the. She says everybody gets so caught up in that. She doesn't understand why people get so caught up in that, and they forget about what's actually real, what's actually important, what we're actually here for. Get too much, she says, too much drama, and she's not really referring to drama like going out causing trouble type drama, just too much stuff. She's kind of going too much stuff. She says, and people forget that's not why we're here. We look at things different once we get up there than we do when we're here. We worry more now. She's showing like too much information, like just bombarding our heads. And she's showing, well, she's showing CNN, and so she may not be referring to exactly CNN, so don't take that for sure, but like CNN and all these news things and all these internet things and all these she's showing Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, chatter. When she's calling chatter, but it's not really spelled chatter, so I don't know what site that is. But all these things coming at us, and we're getting all this info, and I personally can't keep up with it. I've got so many things that I want to look into and read and study, and I can't because it's everywhere. That's what she's talking about. It's just, she said you need to find a way to go sit under a tree if you need to, and just think about how simple her life was when she was growing up, when she was little, and didn't have all this stuff coming at her in every cell of her body. We're just absorbing all this stuff, and it makes us like this. It especially makes me like that, when I can't get to all the things. I've got 5 things I want to look at when I get off of here. It's like, I don't have time. I can't get to it. I can't. She says, sit down and just think about how simple her life was, sitting out there on a hay bale. That's what she's showing now, with a piece of straw in her mouth, and just chilling. She says as long as she had her laundry done and her dishes done, supper ready to go, the rest of it was just chilling. A lot of hard work. She says that nobody does now. She's showing like hoeing a garden. But yet we were in nature. You could be out there hoeing a garden, and you could call it can be a meditation. You can be out there push mowing the yard, and it can be a meditation. It's walking meditation, weed eating meditation. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not going to get all into it, but it's you're getting more of nature. You're not getting the electronic bombardment. That's what she's trying to get at. You're more open to what you should be listening to, what we're here for. She says, and you can breathe. So know that she plans on staying close to you unless you don't want her to. And it's more like, it's kind of like she's tapping on your shoulder going, hey, I'm right here. Just want you to know I'm here. No, no urgent message. At least not that she's telling me. She likes your energy. So other than she wants you to kind of go back to basics, back to nature, she feels like you're too bombarded. Other than that, she loves your energy. She just wants to hang out. Okay, with that, I don't know why she's leaving this way. She looks like is it Glinda the Good Witch in The Wizard of Oz? She's got her little wand. She's got her little white Glinda Witch outfit on. Maybe you guys like The Wizard of Oz, or maybe you live in Kansas. I do. And Wizard of Oz was a big deal for me when I was little. And it's a sign from my dad, too. So it could be, this could be a sign from her. So, okay, Wizard of Oz, Glinda the Good Witch, standing there with her bright, shiny little white wand and her white dress on. Those will be signs for you. She says you really don't need signs because you know she's there. Okay, with that, she's going to leave. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.